Hello. I've moved my I just hit it. I've moved my camera further up so that I could zoom in more. We'll see how this goes. Will I remember to look at the screen? I don't know. I'll try. Okay, so I got another pin. I think I mentioned it in the last pin video. This is going to be the last pin for a while. I don't even think I'm going to get one at the pin show. I think I'm going to get a grind instead. Basically, oh, okay. Let's open the pin first. It's like 12:30 and I just got out of bed. I've been sick, but yeah. Okay, this is a Hongdian M2. And I got this because the clip is attached. It's metal and I could maybe beat the hell out of it. It is aluminum. And I had a aluminum pin previously at Kaweco. And it screeched every time I opened and closed it. But then I saw Laura from Blue Rosemary. She was showing a couple of her Kaweco AL Sports, and they didn't screech. But the reason why I wanted this one instead of a Kaweco is because this clip keeps moving around on here when I stick it in this thing. This goes around in my handbag, and it's like scraped it all up and it looks all nasty, and I need to figure out how to clean it. But that was driving me crazy. So let's see. Oh, look how smoothly that goes in. It's like a battle to put this thing in with this. Oh God, now it goes in smoothly because you guys are watching. It is sometimes a battle to put this in with the clip, and the clip slides up and down. And anyways, trust me, it's been a pain in the butt. So I do still love this pin. I probably just, and this is actually, so I've used other Kawecos, the plastic ones, in my pocket. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, and they keep coming open in my pocket. This one has never come open in my pocket, so this might move back to my pocket, though it is quite heavy. Right, I'm supposed to keep my hips balanced. But yeah, it's all... If anybody knows how to clean scratched up brass, I'm sure there's a YouTube video on it. There's a YouTube video on everything. So yeah, I was thinking this, because the clip is part of it, this might be good. And look, that doesn't make a whole bunch of horrible noise. Now it is very kind of smooth and loosey-goosey a bit, but if it's going to be on here, it might come loose. I don't know. We're going to try it. Okay, so now I previously had this Hongdian Black Forest. This is kind of one of my first pins. I love this pin, and listen to this. Watch. I really like that. I was thinking of getting rid of this if this one works out for me, but then I remembered that this is a really good kind of sketch pin for holding way, way back. It's got that kind of, what's that called? Knurled? I don't know what it's called. Some sort of texture to it. Like a lot of people use the Muji aluminum pin. This one's pretty good too. So there's a couple things I wanted to try. I have extra nibs for this one. I have a fine, a medium, and a fude. This one I got in, it is a secret. I can't see. Let me see if I can find my thing. Thing acquired. Extra fine. Oh, okay. So now I've got extra fine. But that is only if... Oh, it has a converter. Oh, excellent. Because I was just going to try and see whether... Yeah, no way will standards fit. But I was actually wondering... Where's that? Just out of curiosity, how similar it is to the gin house. That's not as clean as I thought it was. Let's try and stick that on. Yeah, the gin house don't fit. Guys, just make standard. I gotta go clean that more. Anyways, it comes with a converter. That's awesome. Yeah, cool. Anyways, take the converter out, Shauna, because you're gonna see. So this does screw out. I probably should have got one of the ones that already wasn't attached. That's not very clean either. Sean, oh, geez Louise. Okay. Yeah, I need to re-clean this as well. I don't think I was doing a very... I haven't used this in ages. I don't know why. I think because I got nicer, you know, fancier pants. Okay, so because I think this is considered a Black Forest model, so see how that's a Fude nib? This is one of kind of my favorite Fude nibs. There's just so many reasons why it's surprising that I have not used this. Yep, converter fits on. So, yeah, I think I'll have to clean this. So, I guess pause. No. You know what? I'm just going to go with a dirty one. Because I don't have time for this. I'll put this extra fine on here. Oh, I was going to clean all right. So I will leave that out in the pins in progress. I just cleaned a bunch of pins. Now I have to go back and clean another thing. Yeah. So what? So I've got the Fude nib on here. And what color ink should I use? I was thinking of using a permanent. I might use Rohr and Klingner Thea or Thea or however it's pronounced. Oh, and I wanted to show you. I've been using fountain pens in my planner. So this was the shark. This was basically as a fountain pen is running out. I just used it. This is ballpoint. I was just having a ballpoint kind of week. Look at this to-do list. So long. This was a better week. Yeah, so as one's kind of running out, like this sailor with Ume Murasaki was running out, I've just been trying it in there. This paper, so this is not, if this is Sanzen, it just feels a little bit thicker. And it's more akin to last year's because ink dries faster on this than it did in my Hobonichi Weeks last year. So I am able to use fountain pens on this Kinbor. Didn't say what it was. Would have helped. I don't know what color I'm going to use in this. Maybe I'll go back to the shark. I think I'll go back to the shark. That'll work with that. But yeah, I've been using fountain pens. I'm very pleased with this. All right, so I don't know why this is here. Move that out of the way. This pen came in one of these aluminum pen sleeves. I like those. And I got it for 10 pounds on AliExpress. So let me go get the ink. Okay, we're going to swatch because I can't decide between Lily and Taya. So these are the sketch inks. She's naked from the front. That bottle cracks me up. When I was going to buy it, so many people were in the comments on Amazon just upset about the art on that. It's done by a pretty famous, is it Felix Scheinberger? Does it say on the thing? No, but I'll put on the screen who does the art for these. He's kind of an urban sketcher, but he also draws a lot of strippers and drag queens and things like that. He's fantastic. So let's do Taya. This used to be my favorite permanent ink color because it was just, you know, murky. And it wasn't black. It's kind of like a brownish gray. Let me get my... one of my thing, I use these little hanging tub things from IKEA to hang off my cart, and one of them must have fallen down because it's not there. It's the one that holds all these. All right, and then let's close that before we knock it over. Oh, that's pretty. It's got like a little kind of a purpley hint to it. I don't know if you could see it because it's, you know, I should agitate this because it's a pigment ink, so agitate the pigment. And then this is the one that a lot of people really love. I think it's a little bit more greener. I tried it in a TWSBI Go and it was horrible. Kept burping out. Yeah, it's like a gray green. I don't have any water over here because I was cleaning pins. I think, yeah, Taya. I think my first instinct was the right one. I have almost all of these. I think I just don't have Emma, which is the greener green. All right. And I think, actually, that was the last ink that was in the Hongdian, so it's not going to matter that there's a little bit of ink on the... What is this? I'm actually quite clean compared to... I mean, I was a mess earlier because I was cleaning my pins, like I said. And I had stuff all over me, so I decided to wash my hair because for some reason, washing your hair... like scrubbing your hair with your hands, that seems to get ink off my fingers better than anything else. Why is that twisting? The converter is twisting around in here, and that's making me a little bit nervous. Like, see? I suppose that's okay. It's not twisting as loosely as I thought it was. I was hallucinating. Ignore me. I just put the wrong ink in. All right, well, we're doing Lily. That's what we're doing. Okay. Great. Fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna... Should I turn the page? Should I get the other scrap paper? Here, we'll get the other scrap paper. I cut up a lot of Hobonichi books, as you could tell. All right, so from this... All right, post pretty good. I will put the specs up on the screen because I can't find my measuring thing. Wait, why is the yellow thing from there when... Oh, it's between here and here. Okay. I marked the pages that were clear. All right, so this is Hongdian M2. I don't know what this color is called, but it's kind of like a brownish color. It's really pretty. All right, let me try and write like a normal person. All right, so this, because it's a fude nib, the lower you go, the higher you go, the thinner the line. The lower you go, the thicker the line. And was this the one? Yes. And if you want a really super extra fine line, you can use the reverse. Can you see that? Still writes. This is a good color. It's not the color I meant, but it's a good color. So yeah, let's do a very terrible building. So yeah, it's kind of going to be, wow, a little bit of a urban sketchy vibe, this pin, but also being able to write. And I think the reason why this one is my favorite Fude nib is that it looks good when I write. Sometimes it doesn't look good when I write with other Fude nibs. It looks like it's all over the place. But it works with my, you know, angle. Nibs are always sideways. So, yeah, that is the pin that is going to travel with this. This is the pin that will go in my pocket, maybe just loose in my purse or in a like pencil case in my purse. This one has a fine nib and has Kaweco Stormy Gray. I think that this is Kaweco Stormy Gray. I don't have a bottle. I only have cartridges, and I was super lazy, and I put the cartridge in after the Ruby Red, which I switched to another pen. So you could see me trying to write out that. Where did it start? Okay, here's Ruby Red. And I just kept scribbling and scribbling. And this color's really nice, you know. If you ever want to mix Kaweco Ruby Red and Stormy Gray, that's a different one. I'm trying to... That's the one that had a different color. Yeah, look, this is a really pretty color. So that's probably 50-50 on this, I think. Might be Stormy Gray. I don't know. I only have cartridges. But yeah, here's it when it gets a little bit more purple. But I was doing this forever. This was a whole meeting of me trying to get the ink to come through. I feel like I should have cleaned the pen, but I was lazy and I didn't have anything to do in the meeting. I didn't have any stickers to cut, so that's what I did. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, new pen. Hongdian M2. I think it's part of the Black Forest series. Nibs are swappable. Thanks. Bye.